What is good, fight fans? This is Ash's Corner, and I want to talk about Ryan Garcia versus Emmanuel Tagoe. Last night, that was his big ring return with his new coach Joe Goosen. It was at a new weight class because he couldn't make 135, so this it was set to be you can't go over 139 pounds. So it was basically a 140-pound weight class. He made up his own weight class pretty much. He that was a catch weight, and he fought like Canelo Alvarez. Nobody seen that? Like, bro, you look like you were trying to mimic Canelo. The way you were coming in with the high guard, the way you were moving. When you got close, you threw just the body shot and then looked at him like, bro, you don't have Canelo power. You are not Canelo. He was fighting like Canelo, in my opinion. That's what he looked like. I mean, it was a lot of Ryan Garcia in that ring because that's Ryan Garcia. It's him, his natural self. But at times he was trying to mimic this, like the first few rounds. He was trying to fight like Canelo, in my opinion. That's what he looked like. But Ryan Garcia, his fight, and from the words of Jojo Diaz, which is in the crowd, said that it was boring. A lot of people talked about this fight already before I've even made this video. They said it was pretty boring. Nobody's really impressed. This was supposed to be his big coming out, and he got one drop. He did drop Tagoe in the second round. It was called a knockdown, but it didn't look like it. Even though he did hit Tagoe, he pushed him as well. So it was more pushing than, because he got hit. Tagoe got hit harder by Ryan Garcia by a flush shot in the 10th, and looked like he was going to drop, but he stayed on his feet. So I really think it was more of a push in the second round, but it was called a knockdown, so it is what it is. Besides from that, man, Ryan Garcia's he's been like this. Okay, when it comes to everybody saying that he's so good, you see Lomachenko saying that Ryan Garcia, after Lomachenko's last fight against Comden, he said Ryan Garcia was the best lightweight. He was the best fighter at 135. I heard Shakur Stevenson say that Ryan Garcia really got skills. You sleeping on him, but he really got skills. I heard Rolly say that he's the best fighter at lightweight because he got a left hand from hell. I don't know what are y'all talking about? He's been like this, and I've already expressed how concerning it was for people like people like Lomachenko and Shakur Stevenson to give Ryan that many props in the first place. It's very confusing to me. So, I mean, when I look at this, and I seen the highlights, trust me, you don't need to see more than just the highlights, because that's really all the fight was, is those few punches that was connected. All right. After the fight, they asked him what he likes talking about. Like, he got this far in his whole career from talking about Gervonta Davis, so they asked him about Gervonta Davis. And for anybody want to see what I'm about to say, that link to that part, just the questions after the fight, post-fight, will be in the link into the description from the zone. But they asked him about Tank, and he basically was like, it's not realistic. You know what I'm saying? He was like, it's fun calling people out. He said, I know it's not fun, but, the people's been lied to long enough, and I'm not going to do that. We fight when we fight. He knows it's not realistic. It's never been realistic. But you still called out Tank since 2017. It's never been realistic. But you still did it. Now, I want everybody to remember the words that he said. The link is in the description. Remember, he said he ain't doing call-outs no more. And it's not, especially if it's not realistic. Tank is not realistic. They asked Joe Goosen. Joe Goosen seemed frustrated, but he didn't. He played it all pretty nice. He was like, it's never been anything like really. Nobody from Tank's team ever said that. And this is like basically saying, I don't know why y'all keep asking about Tank. It's no Tank fight. It's not happening and stuff like that. Like, Joe Goosen, you signed on to this when you became Ryan's trainer. The reason why you're being asked about Tank and there's no contracts or real conversation about it, because this is what Ryan Garcia made. Ryan Garcia made this like that. He been talking about Tank ducking and all. He made his career off talking about Tank. So of course There's no real talk about the fight happening, but that never stopped Ryan Garcia before. So that's why they're asking you, Joe. So I see now Joe and Ryan about to put a stop to all of that Tank talk now. You see what I'm saying, bro? This is all these people, man. They just wannabes to me, man. You got all of them tattoos and all. I don't want to hear no, it's because he like tattoos, bro. He trying to be something he not, yo. Ryan Garcia forever been saying that he don't like Tank because he a bully. Bro, Tank never bullied Ryan, ever. Not once. The person that bullied him was Rolly. But he never called Rolly a bully. He never, said that he got beef with Rolly because Rolly's a bully. Like, bro, he been saying this shit about Tank this whole time, but he all decked out just like Tank and tattoos and shit like that. You come back to the fight game acting like Canelo, trying to get a stoppage, talking all greasy, and then after the fight be like, well, me and Tank's not realistic. Bro, it's about time you told the truth, but I don't care. You get no respect from me. Okay? Ryan Garcia been trash, in my opinion. Okay, he's never been ready for top competition at a 135. Hell, if he moved down to 130, he still can't beat Shakur. All right, it is what it is. This man he has nowhere to go, in my opinion. Everybody's saying he's the best this and he's the best that. Bro, he ain't nothing at lightweight. And I hope him and JoJo Diaz fight. JoJo Diaz will spark Ryan. Straight up stop him. Always like and subscribe to the channel. Peace.